This is TWiT.
This is the Amazon Echo. First of all, I just want to point out, as a dad, in this promotional video, this dad is so stupid throughout.
You'll see.
It's a sitcom dad.
It's a sitcom dad. In fact, I think he is a sitcom actor. Let's watch. He's opening the door.
You'll see.
It's an Amazon box there. He's so excited.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone.
It's
called
for everyone.
Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Let's just mention that it can hear you right now, otherwise it'd be useless.
Right, it's always on.
It's always on, and it's always listening.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
just
so creepy.
Yeah, totally creepy.
It
He's right.
is so creepy.
Who needs it?
Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, answer questions.
Wait a minute. I'm going to play the alternate version of this.
Oh, good. Already?
Yeah.
May I introduce you to the Bizarro?
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was.
Same dad,
What is it?
You'll see.
same box.
Is it
And-
for me?
It's
For
still
everyone.
always listening.
It's called Amazon Echo.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I'm a talking cylinder. I exist only for companionship and utility. My existence is utterly meaningless.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Rock music.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
It's time for you to calm the up down.
Okay, it uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
No, it's
Echo
not
is
listening.
pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
It's on
All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
Mount Everest is like probably the biggest mountain. I heard a guy died trying to climb it.
Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
I've added rap albums to your shopping list.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
How is it possible a woman your age doesn't know that? Look it up.
Anyway, watch the parody because it's absolutely hysterical. And it's, frankly, kind of right on. I mean, this is a product that is kind of naturally parodized. What is Amazon up to with the Echo? This is not so different from what a smartphone does, but in some ways, you said it, Rob, it's more creepy. I don't know why.
7 microphones on the roof of this
I
thing.
have a theory.
All right.
So it's just going to be listening to everything you say all the time, looking for keywords that it can serve ads around. Yeah,
It says,
that
though-
microphone you're using sucks. You get a whole bunch of ads for microphones.
That'd actually be a good use for it.
Well, a lot of people have been complained about the Fire phone sort of railroading people.
I
into
say the same thing with the Fire phone.
Into
I
the
got-
sort of
I
the
got that-
Amazon funnel, right?
I got that phone that you loaned me. It's horrible. And
You can have it, by the way.
good? Thanks. And what's interesting? There's one good feature.
What's that?
This crazy thing where it looks at anything, it scans it. and goes-
Firefly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing. And it says, "Oh, we've got that for sale."
Yeah.
And that's all it seems to be about because that's the best thing on there.
See, that's what the talking tube is for. It's going to infer what you need from your
what John
conversations.
says,
and you're going to
yeah.
go to your
Yeah.
Amazon
And you'll have an offer.
shopping cart, and it'll just be full of all the, well, you said you wanted paper towels.
Yeah.
It'll be like, yeah,
Well,
I
that
did.
would be good because Amazon recommendations are notoriously horrific. I mean, they basically recommend something you've already bought almost every time.
Yeah.
Right?
Or something that you decided not to buy already.
Right.
Yeah.
We saw you
Or
bought
something just looking
Rob
at the
Reed's
specs
Year
for.
Zero
Yeah, yeah.
novel. Maybe you'd be interested in Rob Reed's Zero novel,
Yeah, I've
Year
already bought
Zero.
it 18 times. Yeah.
I already bought it. Thank
So
you.
if you see one of these things and you're a novelist, for example, and you see someone in someone's house, mention your book a lot.
Excellent idea.
There you go.
Yeah. Guerrilla
So-
marketing.
Here is an interesting thing. First of all, you have to apply. It's invitation only. That's obviously a marketing
What a
ploy, right?
crap. Yeah, crap.
$199, but if you're an Amazon Prime member, $99. And that kind of confirms what you're thinking, John, that it's aimed at just as the Fire phone was, the most avid Amazon users, the Prime.
So it's
I
aimed
like
at
that
nobody.
feature, by the way, that little Fire phone.
Well, I don't know, Devindra, I don't know about you, but I'm a Prime member. Aren't you a Prime member?
I'm a Prime member and I really like it, but I think the failure of the Fire phone
was creating this thing that basically was just to keep you in the Amazon ecosystem.
Right.
The Firefly feature is really cool, but it's just an easier way for you to buy stuff on Amazon. That's also a feature their mobile apps have, so it's not like unique just to the Fire Phone. I've kind of lost a lot of faith in Amazon's ability to create great consumer electronics because the Fire Phone was a Me Too device that was priced way too high for what it actually is. Their tablets are fine. They're okay, but they're still kind of bland and boring, and they don't have the full Google experience, so they're not as good as other Android tablets. I think the worst case scenario you guys are bringing up here, that's not how it works right now, but it could eventually, and that's terrifying because I've seen a lot of startups that are working on sort of artificial intelligence technology that could do what you're saying, like listen to what you're saying and kind of infer recommendations and things like that.
I want to disagree with one point. I really do like the Kindle. I think it's a fine
the new
device.
Kindle is awesome.
The Kindle's great.
I like the Paperwhite. That's the one I use. I think it's
you would like
fantastic.
this new. It's $200. The new Voyage, which is basically kind of like a Paperwhite with no compromises at all. It's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
You can really read fast.
Well, it's got a
Kindle's like
faster
the one great
processor, so the
thing.
page turns are I mean, they've really done a nice job. Well, I bought JIBO, which is still not available and is exactly the same. So I don't know why I'm creeped out by this. JIBO, the whole idea of JIBO, and it's more expensive, is it sits on your counter and it looks at you. No, here's JIBO coming up here. Yeah.
Well, isn't this what Microsoft...
JIBO looks at you.
That's kind of creepy.
It looks like the Pixar.
And it blinks.
It looks like the Pixar light.
Can you turn the audio up a little bit on it?
Throughout their day. He's the world's best cameraman. By intelligently tracking the action around him, he can independently take video.
See, I didn't think it was creepy because it didn't come from Amazon or Microsoft.
Right.
It comes from actually Cynthia Brazil, who is a robotics guru.
It'll be sold to one of them.
He's a hands-free helper. You can talk to him, and he'll talk to you back, so you don't have to skip a beat.
Excuse me, Anne?
Yes, JIBO.
Melissa just sent a reminder that she's picking you up in half an hour to go grocery shopping.
Thanks, JIBO.
He's an entertainer and educator.
Anyway, I've
And
got
he
this.
initializes conversations?
Apparently he initiates
Hey, what are you doing? You
conversations.
look depressed.
Hey, Ann. Do you want to know how many tablespoons in a teaspoon, Ann? Ann, you haven't queried me lately.
It's a needy robot.
Where'd you go? There you are.
How much did this thing cost?
Oh, that's creepy.
The target on the kid's face, yeah.
And you get a red dot on your forehead. That's what you don't
I
need.
didn't. Okay, I don't know what's happened to me, but I didn't think this was creepy when I first saw it, and now I really think this is creepy.
What is the price?
I think it was expensive because it's crowdfunded.
He's a platform, so his skills keep expanding.
They've reached their $100,000 goal in 4 hours, $1 million in 7 days. $600.
A piece?
Yeah. So, but
And
you
how
get,
late is it now?
I don't know if it's late yet.
Yeah, it's late.
It doesn't actually exist. Like
No,
most
no.
crowdfunding campaigns.
It'll
And
never come
Amazon's
out.
exists.
Because when you think about it, what it costs to develop a
$600.
sophisticated electronic
Yeah.
product like that, I mean, it's great that they raised $1 million.
Not
but
even close to what they need.
Man, yeah.
And presumably Amazon's been working on this for a long time because the idea of the voice recognition. I mean, look, we've got Siri, we've got Cortana, we've got Google Now, but those companies all worked on those things for years with a large research team and a lot of smart people.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? I mean, Amazon all of a sudden has voice recognition. It had no product related at all.
Yeah.
So in that regard, at least, it's impressive. It is plugged in. It's not battery powered. It does the same thing as your phone, though, does, right? It does say connected to the cloud, so it's always getting smarter. That also
That's not good.
Yeah.
it really does play into this paranoia.
It's terrifying. There's a startup I've been tracking called Ubi that's been developing something like this as well. Just like a thing you plug into a wall socket. It's always listening and always serves as a speaker. Just kind of... I could see it being useful eventually, but if we do all have smartphones near us all the time, it is tough to think of something like this. Like, what would you really use it for?
Isn't this something that Microsoft was supposed to be doing with Kinect?
Yeah, it feels a lot like Kinect.
And you're told that Kinect's in the house on all the time, can see what's in the room and figure, this guy looks like he's got volumes 1, 2, and 3 of this book. Let's push volume 4.
Well, but Kinect, I'll vouch for it. When I sit down, it says, "Hi, Leo." When Michael comes in, he says, "Hi, Michael." When his mother comes in, it says, "Hi, Michael." So, well, she looks a little bit like her son, but it does see you. And in fact, it's always looking, obviously, because it wouldn't recognize you the minute you walk into the room. You can talk to it anytime. You say Xbox, watch TV, and it'll turn on the TV and all of that.
So what's creepier, Amazon having 7 microphones listening to you 24/7, or Microsoft having a video camera watching
listening and watching?
Listening and watching.
You put the two together, you got it made.
Yeah.
Okay, but so, well, a couple of things come to mind. First of all, if there's real utility in this, I mean, if it actually is helpful, do you put up with the privacy, Devendra? Do you put up with the invasion?
I think, I've heard all the complaints about the Xbox One's Kinect camera, and I own an Xbox One, and I really enjoy using that camera and the voice commands and everything. So it really is about utility. And the problem with Amazon's Echo is that Amazon, all they do is sell you stuff. You're just creating you're putting another conduit in your house for Amazon to better sell you stuff. And everything else they've tried to do outside of that hasn't been as good.
So the same problem with the Fire Phone will accrue to the Echo, you're saying?
I'd say so. Yeah. And the saddest thing is that this isn't a really portable device. It's something you plug into the wall. So it's not as useful as like Jawbone's wireless speakers or something like that.